the Atlantic bomber Flugzeug's second try. With the first design of the Me-264 found to be less capable than its manufacturer had claimed, it was decided that the competition to find an extremely long-range bomber for the Luftwaffe would have to be run again. Above, the only Messerschmitt Me-264 prototype to fly, coded RE+EN. A contract was placed for prototypes after the Me-264 design won the Flugzeug competition in 1941, only for the company to be humiliated when the RLM demonstrated that its calculations on range were inaccurate. The competition was run again, and the Me-264 won again, but although the V-1 was eventually completed, the V-2 was destroyed in a bombing attack before it could fly, and the V-3 was never finished. Messerschmitt had failed to produce a bomber capable of flying to America and back, but there was some sympathy for the company's efforts. It was felt that attacking America was less important than having an aircraft that could fly across the Atlantic looking for and sinking British supply vessels. As a result, the original requirement for a range of 15,000 kilometers was relaxed somewhat, and the original three companies plus Heinkel were invited to submit tenders in mid-1941 for the revised specification. In his report of May 12, 1942, General Lieutenant Card, Freiherr von Gablenz, wrote, in order that this new round of designs could be realized within reasonable time limits, the range requirement was reduced to between 11,000 kilometers and 12,000 kilometers, with a total payload of 5 tons for bombs, armament, and protection, and the specification stipulated 6 DB603 engines working singly and not paired up, availability for these being promised within 1 or 2 years. The aircraft was not to be overlarge. What was not wanted was too much of a jump as regards weight, dimensions, and characteristics, etc., and for the aircraft to be the successor to the He-177 within a reasonable period. A range of 11,000 to 12,000 kilometers provides enormous possibilities for the Battle of the Atlantic. In the event of operations against America, it is planned to increase the range by refueling in the air. A second aircraft of similar or the same type would fly out with, providing the necessary radius of action to the target and return. Preparations are in hand to work out a satisfactory refueling procedure and a method of effecting the mid-air rendezvous. Given that the technology required for effective in-flight refueling had not yet been developed, as von Gablenz would have been well aware, it is evident that attacking America was not the central focus of this new long-range aircraft. It could, however, join the Battle of the Atlantic as soon as it was available. Von Gablenz went on. These new guidelines laid down in mid-1941 led to the present projects by Focke-Wulf, Heinkel, and Junkers as follows. Heinkel, 90 tons all-up weight, 260 square,